What up? Today is Monday. We have a brand new Q&A. Got a couple of good questions in. So I know I sound like a broken record, but if you want to join the Q&A, just type a question in this video in the comment section. I'm gonna heart it, and by next Monday, you're gonna get your shit answered. So without further ado, let's kick it off with our first question, which is from Johnny Boy. Thanks for answering my questions. You're the man. Sure thing, man. These Q&As are badass to listen to in the background while I'm playing. Excellent. It's the purpose of them. A question for the next vid. I can't decide what class I want to main. Oh, not you too, John. And I really like playing alts. Okay, I've been leveling each class while getting rested XP. And as soon as I'm not rested anymore, I park them in the inn and take out another tune that's rested. Do you think that's an effective leveling strategy? Thanks again, man. I wouldn't say it's an effective leveling strategy. I mean, if you like it, maybe it is. I don't have the patience to level that many alts, right? And I'm just like struggling still with my rogue. But if you enjoy doing that shit and you like just going through the same content over and over again, it's really awesome. You know, it is efficient if you like it. If you don't, I don't know, man. But like you haven't like trouble picking up a main you want to play. What do you like to do, man? I mean, think about it like this. You know, what do you want to do? Do you want to be like super melee up and personal? You want to do PvE, PvE? Do you want to do world PvP? There's a lot of questions you have to answer first before choosing a main. So you know, you gotta give me more details, you know, to at least help you with this shit, okay? So let me know, okay, and we're gonna carry on with the next video, alright? Or in the comment section if you like hurrying up and leveling all of the classes. But thanks for the question, Johnny boy. Keep on coming. Alright, next one is from Tristesse, of course. Great Q&A, what else do you expect? Next Q&A, any news on the elite sets? What song are you using at the end of the video? Regarding doing this live, would be great, but will not always be able to be there. It's understandable, so I hope you still post it on YouTube. Yeah, that's the plan. Well, the thing about the live shit, you know, it hasn't had so much reaction, so maybe when I'm gonna start streaming, it's just gonna be gameplay. We're gonna see what the fuck we're gonna do with these Q&As. But until further notice, all shit is gonna be on YouTube. Now, regarding the elite sets, I don't know, man. I know you can get those alliance themed ones that's like from the gear, but like from sets you can get from 2k plus above rating, they didn't say anything about it. So I don't have any much more information than you have, Tristas. I don't know what the fuck is up. Now the song at the end of the video, well, I don't remember it by now, but when I'm gonna edit this shit, I'm gonna put it on the screen, okay? So you're gonna look for it on YouTube, okay? Is that a deal, Tristas? Thanks for the question, my brother. Alright, next one is from Astronaut. Awesome name, dog. Hi Marcelian, love your show. Thanks, man. For the next Q&A, what are the most difficult classes to duel against in World PvP as a Ret Paladin, in your opinion? Well, it's an easy one, man. Frost Mage, that would be the first place. It's, oh boy, especially in World PvP, Jesus Christ. I mean, in general classes that you have a hard time getting to, right? Because we're immobile as fuck. And a Frost Mage, some hunters as well, you know, like Marksmanship Hunter, Beastmaster is still good ones, can never let you touch them. I would throw in there Elemental Shamans, but by a long shot, Frost Mages would be the most difficult to face in World PvP. I killed a couple of them, but let's face the facts, not everybody knows their shit in World PvP, so goes to show. But that's the thing, man. How about you? I mean, what class do you play? If you play Ret Paladin, what gives you trouble the most? Let me know in the comment, alright? Thanks for the question, my man, and awesome name. Alrighty, next one is from our Patreon, Joshua Elliott. Yo, Marcelian Online, we gotta do something about the guy on Discord saying go Sylvanas. Just kidding, but seriously, I find the red counter to be well played hunters. Oh, this ties in with the previous question. I thought Warlocks and Shadow Prince would be more dangerous, but I really lose to them. That's true, they're not that dangerous to Reds. No, they're actually easy targets. How do you deal with hunters? When I end up 1v1 arena and with hunter, I basically assume it's over unless it's a hunter. Also, are you going Cupid or Rogue Cleave this season? Great videos, man. Thanks a lot, Josh, and thank you so much for your support, dog. So the guy with the Ghost of Vanas, well, on our community, man, there's Horde and Alliance. I play Alliance. Flame, who's my partner in crime on the YouTube channel, he's Horde 100%. And you know, it's a best of both worlds, right? I mean, we can like fuck up and kid and stuff around, but you know, I have tunes on Horde as well. Regarding hunters as counters for Reds, yeah, they are. They're not as bad as mages though. You can still kill a hunter, right? The thing about them is, like, first off, you have to get used to fake casting because they will just hit you from range. We're excluding survival hunters. Yeah, survival hunters are a bit more easier to get to as a red than marksman or beast mastery. So we're excluding survival hunters. Now, how I deal with them, basically I try to fake cast a lot to keep myself up. And if we're talking arenas, then it really depends on the talent build, right? I mean, if we're like in a 3v3 scenario, that wouldn't be a problem. I don't think we're gonna ever get into a 1v1 situation. But in 2v2, when there's a hunter, I usually take Unbound Freedom and a lot of range shit. It's a similar build that I take when fighting frost mages as well. So it's basically a lot of range abilities like Hammer of Reckoning, Hammer of Wrath, you know, Execution Sentence, have Unbound Freedom. Probably Cavalier, although I do tend to take eye for an eye against them, but probably Cavalier will also work. It's more or less the mentality of being able to move and hit him from range when you cannot move. That's it. And survive as long as possible. They can be killed, but you need to be really specific about your talent build. In World PvP, not that much. I mean, you cannot go in Unbound Freedom and all of that shit all the time in World PvP. I mean, I'm talking for myself here. But other than that, yeah, it's either Cupid or a Rogue Cleave. I haven't decided, but these are the ones I'm going to run for sure. Rogue Ret is a really good combo, and I also play with a Feral recently. Really awesome as well. So apparently there's a lot more choices to go for. We're just going to wait and see. Thanks for the support and the question, Joshua boy. Keep them coming. Alrighty, next one is from Sakyanonak. Question: if your main is a rogue, which spec would you main in BFA and why? Oh, well, my rogue is an alt, is my secondary main, so to say. I'm leveling it up. I used to play a lot of assassination, especially like to the end of Legion, and a bit in the BFA beta, until I kind of got sick of assassination because it felt like really broken. It didn't require much brains to use it, to be honest, and it felt dirty playing it. So I've switched to sub, relearned sub. I used to play subtlety like from all the time. I love subtlety. And now, if I'm gonna make it a main, subtlety still, man. I love the playstyle, the mechanics, the skill cap as well. It's hard. I mean, I think I know how to play sub rogue at around 60%. Somebody who plays subtlety rogue at 100% is a god, right? And there are quite a few people who can do that. So subtlety will be the main decision here, just because of the on-demand burst. Assassination is more, you know, burst window, and then you have to wait for cooldowns. Of course, you have consistent damage and spread pressure, no problems there. But I like the rogue because it has a bit more control. The subtlety rogue, it has a bit more control and some burst on demand. So that's always good. Hope that answers your question, Sakya. Thank you very much. Keep them coming. Alrighty, next one is from Stoyan Ivanov. Hey bro, writing from my work email, and the next question is again not so gameplay related, but don't even worry about it, man. Any questions you guys want to throw in, it's fine. How do you manage playing WoW, working, being social, training, and getting enough sleep? Hard one. I try to do these things, and with a good plan and management, I believe there is a way to do all and still be competitive in WoW. 339 eye level at the moment, but this is because I took a paid vacation and my girlfriend is at the moment in Austria. God damn you, Stoyan. Man, that's high as fuck. I'm on my red, I'm still 332, man. Jesus, this was like a week ago. You fucking beast. Yeah, man, I know it's a hard thing to balance all of these things. Well, I have an advantage because I work from home, basically owning my own business and shit, and doing the YouTube thing, and you know, taking care of all the personal stuff. It's the thing with the sleep is a bit harder, I gotta say. I mean, I have to work on that also. Training and working out, I don't do it as much as I used to, but I do have a Labrador who like takes me out and keeps me running 3 times a day. So I guess that's my workout session, but it's usually kind of hard to balance it all out. Even if you have like a good plan and management skills and whatever, it's still hard to do all of these things and be competitive. This is why I always tend to like be competitive in WoW, but not that grindy. You know, it's like 2K, 2.1, maybe 2.2, I don't know. Grats to you, man, for getting the paid vacation and having your girly girl into Austria. You had the time, maybe you had the time. Grats. And I'm jealous. Thank you for the questions, Darren. Keep them coming. Alright, so next question is from Sun4K. It's been a while, brother, welcome back. I have some issues fighting this priest as Sin Rogue. Thoughts? Ooh, well, since they got nerfed, I don't think they would be able to kill healers 1v1 anymore. The thing is, this priest especially, even though they got nerfed a while back, they're still pretty strong. And it's the same thing, man. There's only 3 classes that can kill 1v1 healers, and even that takes a huge ass time as well. It's like Arms Warrior, Windwalker Monks, and Hunters with the Scorpion pet, because all of them have the healing reduction debuff. The DMS effect, basically. As Assassination Rogue, you could have killed 1v1 a priest, you know, back before the nerf. Right now, I don't think it's possible anymore, especially since the nerfs to all of the poison. So there's no, I mean, if you're gonna find yourself in a situation facing off of this priest, might as well just leave it like that. So yeah, that's it. Healers are weren't designed, I think, from Cataclysm now. They weren't designed to be able to be killed on a 1v1 scenario. So it's kind of hard. Only 3 classes can do it. Thanks for the question, man, and welcome back to the Q&A. Missed your ass. Alright, the last question is from our very own Greg. No way I'm the dude in the video, man. Told you I'm a noob. As always, thanks for my question, and I have an answer, and I have another one for your next video. Is resilience stat part of the game, or that was only back in TBC? Farming run, no man. Are you not playing currently, Greg? There's resilience isn't in the game since, I think, Warlords. So I think in Warlords they had that. No, this is Pandaria. Since Mist of Pandaria, they had that PvP power back in the day that lasted until I think WoD. In WoD they added like versatility, and then they changed versatility. It was a fucking mess. But the general answer, there's no more resilience, no way. It's just the main stats for everybody. Farming rep running mythics for items is a nutshell, but I love now how the game encourages people to PvP. Oh, definitely. That in a sense, like when you do mythics, you have to go to the entrance of the dungeon, and sometimes it's fun because there's hordes out there and there's usually a fight happening, which is always awesome. Apart from that, world quest actually is like the biggest element that can contribute right now to world PvP. It's like out of 10 world quests, 5 of them will have hordes around, and there's usually a fight going on, so that's beautiful, and they did a great job with Worm on improving this shit. So yeah, world PvP is definitely here, man, definitely. Back in the day, you just played arenas and you had all the gear you needed. I like it more now, but what do you think? Oh, I like it too, man. I mean, you're still gonna get gears from arenas, but it's similar to the mythic dungeon system, like you're gonna get a cache, an item every week and shit like that. But the fact that you can get gear from world quests, dungeons, you know, arenas as well, BGs, arena skirmishes, world PvP, there's like a lot of options to get gear, and you know, PvP gear isn't like the best for PvP. It's actually the other way around, believe it or not, at the moment. So there's a couple of traits on the PvE gear that are way stronger than the traits of PvP gear can give you. Specifically for classes and all, but in the general sense of it. So I think that's okay, you know, make it a mix, you know, do some PvE, get gear that is better, do some PvP, get some gear, it balances it out. I agree, it's a much better system because it gives you a lot more things to do and explore the game in many more ways, I guess. But thanks for the question, Greg boy. And with your question, I guess we rounded up for this week's Q&A. It was a short and simple one, I gotta say. Keeping it really short makes it easier to follow, I guess. So thank all of you for all of your questions. And as always, at the end of each Q&A, we throw a shout out to our awesome Patreons: Hellhunter, Rumple Foreskin, Joshua Elliott, Gogo Alfer, and Syrup. Thank you so much, guys, for all your help and your support. And if you want to help us in that way, Patreon link is in the description. Peace!